Today from the Feeling Good kitchen, we're making some incredible organic dishes just for you. Hi, I'm Suyai Steinhauer, and you're watching Feeling Good.
I'm taking this as a personal mission.
With Chef Gil.
Excellent, excellent. That makes it easier for people who don't have a charcoal grill.
Exactly.
With Rob Arbogast.
Why? Because I have a date coming over and I need a quick hors d'oeuvre appetizer that is fantastic.
Stress relief with yoga expert Mary Dignan.
Thank you so much for practicing with me today. My light shines to yours. Namaste.
Also, Erin Lee.
Is this some fancy European chocolate cake?
Sure, it's a fancy European cake.
No, I mean, just make that up.
Hi, I'm Suyai Steinhauer, and welcome to Feeling Good, the show that combines great organic food, fun, and exercise, designed to make you the very best you can be.
Hi, I'm Chef Gil Boyd. Welcome to Feeling Good and welcome to my kitchen.
And I'm Erin Lee, and I am so happy to be in your kitchen again.
Excellent.
What are we making? This looks phenomenal.
We're making a turkey with cranberries and chestnuts. And it's got a gravy with it. Also what's going with it is some roasted sweet potatoes and turnips.
Ooh, my favorite.
So this is holiday inspired, but any time of the year, fall, winter, it's a great item.
That's what I always
dish.
think, because I love turkey and cranberries, and everyone thinks you have to wait until Thanksgiving, but you don't.
No, you don't.
So tell me about the ingredients.
So there's a lot of stuff we have going on
Okay.
here. Just basic chicken stock.
Chicken stock.
Chicken stock.
Bok, bok.
I get it out of the cartons instead of the cans. Low sodium is what we want to go. Those are chestnuts. They're canned chestnuts. You might have to look around them, but they're worth it.
Okay.
Dried cranberries.
Excellent.
Yep. Some flour, regular all-purpose flour. We have cut up yams.
And these?
Turnips.
And?
I've got grapeseed oil. This is thyme. That's chopped up
smells
thyme.
good.
Yes, that is sage.
Okay.
This piece of meat, this is turkey. This is the turkey tenderloin. Now, if
Okay.
you have the breast, this is the underside of the part of the turkey breast.
Okay.
The turkey breast is huge. This is what we call turkey tenderloin. Now, you can buy this in the supermarket.
Just like this?
Just like that.
Okay.
There's usually 2 to a pack. It's a great cut. It's cheap. And it's a nice part of the breast. It's great.
Excellent.
A lot of people forget about that. They think about just turkey as a whole roasted turkey and
Right.
that's it. But this is a cut that you can use all year round and turkey tenderloin.
Not have to make an entire production of it.
Exactly, yep.
Excellent. So what do we do first?
What we're gonna do first is we're gonna sear this off. So we're
Okay.
gonna heat up our pan and get that hot, and then we're gonna talk about seasoning our turkey next. Now what we're gonna do is get this on a pretty high heat first, and you're gonna put in the oil.
Okay, the whole thing?
I'm gonna tell you when to stop on that.
Okay.
You're gonna put some oil, keep going, stop. Now that's enough oil.
Okay.
We want, we're not frying this, but we want enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Next, what you're gonna do, I want you to put a little bit of sage and some thyme on top of the turkey there.
Do I just sprinkle it or do
Just
I
sprinkle
rub
on.
it?
Just sprinkle it on. You can rub it a little bit and
feels
sprinkle
nice.
it on. It's gonna get moved around when we start searing this off. So, and then also,
Give me
yeah.
a massage.
Yeah.
Poor little dumb guy.
and then some of the thyme too. What's one thing to remember is you're touching the meat with the herbs and everything. That's fine. After you've done that, remember to wash your hands after you've
Because it's
put some
raw
herbs.
raw
Yeah.
poultry.
Exactly.
Got it.
Now, I'm gonna put a little salt on because I'm gonna be using this salt again. We're not gonna be using that herb anymore, so a little salt. And you know what? Since your hands are already, I want you to roll that over.
Oh.
Roll it around. Just roll
Upside
it around.
down?
Yeah, upside down.
Got
That's
it?
Then we're gonna put a little salt on there
Okay.
and a little bit of cracked pepper. You want a
Okay,
little cracked
sure.
pepper on there? Pull that around, there we go. Excellent, excellent. So we have the heat going. I'm gonna use some tongs on this
Okay.
to get this seared off. Searing is one of the things we do with meat. We wanna sear in the flavor, and we also wanna get the color.
Is that
That's
like a flash fry almost?
yeah, it's like
Okay.
a flash fry. And you can take it and move it around a little bit. We have some of those herbs. So I'll take my tongs and there we go.
Okay.
Little sizzle. You want to hear
Little
that
sizzle,
sizzle,
sizzle.
and keep it on high heat. This is what chefs use a lot. They use the searing. That gives the color, like I said, locks in the juices before we're gonna roast it. That's one
Yeah,
of the
but it
tricks they
doesn't
use.
cook it.
It cooks a little bit,
Okay.
but we're gonna finish cooking it in the oven.
Okay.
So this is like the start.
So what is searing time-wise? 20
Searing
seconds, a
time-wise
minute?
on the a piece of meat this size, we're talking about 5 to 6 minutes on each side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's fine.
All right.
Depends on what you're doing. Like later on, we'll be cooking something else, but this is a little larger, so 5 to 6 minutes on each side. Once you start it on once, you can move it over a little bit. See there?
Wow, that cooks it fast.
Yeah. And we can roll it over again too, so it could be like 2 or 3 times to get that color. Now, all of our color is not going to happen right here in the pan. We're going to finish it in the oven. So
Okay.
that's going to be part of our cooking process as well.
Does this also seal in the flavors
Yes.
that we just put in there?
Totally locks in the flavor. That's one of the keys, you know. When you do a whole roast turkey, it's kind of doing that when you have a high temperature and it gets the nice golden brown on the
Right.
outside, and sometimes you turn down the temperature. Kind of the same process,
Okay.
basically. We're doing a smaller version here.
Sure.
I like this because a lot of times people love to use the turkey leftovers. You make a sandwich out of them, you put it in
Salad.
petrozzini or something like that. This way, if it's a smaller group, 2 to 4 people, it's a
You
great
can
thing.
finish it off.
Excellent, yeah.
Because during Thanksgiving, my mother is famous for making 72 days later turkey soup, turkey enchiladas, turkey sandwiches, turkey breakfast, turkey. I can't take it.
You
So
name it.
I love that it's just a small enough amount that you don't have to eat turkey for 72 days.
That's it.
Yeah.
I saw this a couple of years ago. I was like, this is great. And it's great that the meat producers are doing this and having this product out. Now, we've seared this off. We got a little bit of light brown. We're
Okay.
ready to go in the oven on this.
Okay, so this whole pan goes in the oven?
Whole pan goes in the oven. There's
Just like that?
Yep, just
Okay.
like that.
I'm
Put
gonna
it
let
right
you
in the
do
oven.
that.
Turn that off. I'm gonna go over here and put it in the oven.
I don't
We've
have
got
a
our
pan
oven
that can go in the
preheated.
oven.
Put that right in the oven. Of course, our oven's been preheated to 375, so
Okay.
it's gonna go in there at least 30 minutes.
Got
At
it.
least 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we can check it and see how it is. You can use a thermometer, which you need to go up to 165 with your temperature on a
165.
thermometer.
Okay.
If you don't have a thermometer, I always tell students and other people, make a little peek. So a lot of times people, how do you know the meat's cooked? Well, it's gonna be firm by the texture, but also look in there a little bit, and that'll let you know.
Okay, so what do we do while it's roasting?
Next we're gonna do is roast off our veg. So give me the turnips.
The turnips?
Yep.
Just throw them on there?
Dump them right on our roasting pan.
Dumping vegetables.
Yeah, and we have our sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Next, give me a little bit of oil.
Drizzle over.
Yeah, drizzle over a little bit. Now this is where I'm gonna get my
Drizz.
hands a little dirty on this. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. That's good. And I'm gonna also put some pepper. Now, roasting is a great thing going on. We've got 2 items right now that are roasting oven, which is gonna save us so much time. You can go on and watch some TV for a while this is roasting for a half an hour.
And I'll bet it makes your house smell incredible.
Yes, the flavor, what's gonna happen, the sage and the thyme is gonna come off from the turkey. Then we have this roasting off. This is gonna start caramelizing and browning off. This is great. The natural sugars we're gonna have coming out of the sweetness from the sweet potatoes. And then turnips are a little more savory. A lot of people don't like turnips. They're like,
They're a little bitter.
You know, a little bitter.
Yeah.
But I like this kind of like yin and yang. It kind of balances off each other. So I was thinking I could do turnips. Yes, I'm gonna do it.
I'm not a big fan of turnips, but I'm gonna try them and I'll let you know.
I know. I was thinking about it. Like a lot of people don't like turnips, but trust me. Hopefully you're gonna get I'll be able to slip it in there and you'll enjoy it a
Excellent.
little
If
bit.
somebody can get me to like a turnip, I'm yours. That's good.
These are gonna go in the oven next too.
Okay.
All right. Put those in the oven.
That wasn't bad. 10 minutes?
That's it. So those are both in the oven. We're gonna be back after 30 minutes cooking. We're gonna be back and finish that off.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Welcome back. It's been about 30 minutes. Our turkey's roasted in the oven. Also, we have our sweet potatoes and our turnips roasting.
And it
so you can
smells
smell.
good.
Yeah, you can smell it right now. We have the thyme, the sage, all the flavors going, and it's great. Get ready to take our turkey breast out.
I love that it's just the turkey breast or the tenderloin because it doesn't, 30 minutes to cook a turkey is
There
nothing.
you go. That's it.
You're used to cooking a turkey 4, 5, 10, 12, 14 hours.
Yeah. So let's take that out.
Okay.
Now we got a little bit of oil in there. If it's a little too much, you can wipe it out.
Okay.
But we're fine with that. What I'm gonna do is crank this up, and you're gonna get that chicken stock. Now I want you to put half that chicken stock in
In
there.
the same pan.
In the same pan.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So you don't have to dirty up a bunch of pans.
No,
Does that add
no,
to the flavor
I'm-
of it?
Yes, adds to the flavor. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. I'm all
Okay.
about saving pots and pans because I'm always a dishwasher at home. So, what we're doing here is we have that flavor where the meat hit the metal, the heat, the searing. In French, we call this the fond. So that fond was going on. That's
The
our flavor.
fond.
The fond, yes. That's what we
fond.
get. That's why you get the great flavor from gravy from. That's it. So this has come to a simmer already. It's faster than I thought.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
We're gonna make a slurry.
Slurry?
Now, yes. The French wouldn't like you for doing a slurry, but we're in America.
The French don't like me anyway.
That's it. So I want you to take a little bit of that flour and put it in the dish there.
Like a pinch?
No, take
like
the thing
all
and
of it?
like dump like half of that.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
all right. No.
Okay.
No, we're fine. That's what's great about the
This
slurry.
is why the French don't like me.
Now take some water.
Okay.
And you're gonna add a little bit of water. Stop.
Okay.
Now I want you to mix that together.
Like whisk it?
Yeah, like whisk it, like you're making that.
Like I'm beating some eggs?
Like glue when you guys used to make when you were a kid. You know, and use that with the
or
flour
last
and water.
week.
Or last week, right? So this
Little
is going to be our
piece.
thickener. This is the easiest thickener in the world. I
is
have a
great.
whisk that we're going
Okay.
to add. So you're going to add that in slowly as I'm going to whisk.
Okay.
Is that hot? There
It's
you go.
like pancake batter.
Yeah, it's pancake batter. Okay, put it in. Whisk that.
Uh-oh, I've got lumps.
Now, here's what you do. Got a little thick?
Yes.
Add a little chicken stock to that.
Little chicken stock, okay.
So that's one thing about cooking I love to show people is how to adjust stuff. So when you get at home, you're like, what do we do? What do we do? Add a little more stock.
Now, to me, it seems like we need 2 people to do this. I don't know that I can do this on my own.
What you can do is,
just have to
if you
practice,
add
I
that,
guess.
you're sitting there whisking at the same time. You
Okay.
stop it, you can do it fine.
Okay,
So
all
this
right.
is gonna come back to a simmer.
Okay.
We're gonna cook a little of those lumps out of there.
All right.
Turn that heat up, there we go. And just whisk a little bit more.
I'm just looking like I'm busy over here. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Now, while that's going, let's put in our cranberries. I want you to put half those dried cranberries in there.
Okay.
There we go.
I
Now,
love
your
cranberries.
favorite, well, what do you call them?
The
before?
funky-
I
the
can't-
funky brain things?
The chestnuts. Now,
Yeah.
these chestnuts are the canned one. You can have them whole, but we're gonna break them up just a little bit.
Oh, that's fun.
Now, if you did real chestnuts,
Ooh, I
you'd have to
love
what?
it.
You'd have to do an X marks the spot on the outside
No
of the chestnuts.
way,
You
let's
have to
do it
roast
like
it.
this.
You know, chestnuts roasting. That's how you have to do it to get this. But
Okay.
this is easy. Get it out of the can.
Yeah.
It's ready to go.
Nobody really roasts chestnuts on an open fire, do they?
You have time. You have time.
And an open fire.
On an open fire.
Right.
So we're gonna turn that down a little bit.
Okay.
Now it is
Looks
simmering.
great.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna add a little bit of
Around this.
salt and pepper to this.
Okay.
We wanna, it's been simmering a couple
Pinchy.
minutes, so then we can pepper, salt. There we go. See that? A lot of lumps will come out of it.
Yeah,
Ready to go.
actually that's great because everything I make is lumpy. I
Turn
hate
that
it.
down on low.
Okay.
Now, but you need to learn how to fix it, right? You saw how it got thick.
Just
you
whip
add a little
more.
more stock to it. That's the fun of cooking. It's not like, oh, what do I do now? Add a little more stock to it. It's like playing around doing, you're doing a little chemistry action and trying to figure out how to get your ratio. That's what chefs do all the time.
My mom
and
would be
cooks.
so proud I'd be back in chemistry class.
That's it.
Cooking.
So we have that going. Our vegetables are ready and our turkey is ready.
Okay.
We're gonna get ready to slice and plate this up.
Oh, this is our gravy? It's finished?
That's the gravy. Gravy's finished. Ready
Who
to go.
knew? Oh my gosh, okay,
Done.
get the vegetables.
It's done. I'm gonna take out the vegetables.
Okay.
Put those off to the side.
Wow.
Vegetables are all roasted.
Who knew that you can make gravy this easily?
Yep.
My grandmother always said
So
it took
hot.
hours
Watch out,
to
really
make
hot.
gravy. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. Now, here is our roasted veg.
Oh my
Caramelized
gosh,
on the
those look
outside.
fantastic.
Turnips, the sweet potatoes. That's what we're looking for. Kind of a rustic effect.
Okay.
At the same time, these are gonna go on the side with this.
Okay, and then this is gonna go over the top.
That's gonna go over the turkey.
So we're gonna plate this.
We're gonna plate it.
Well, you better
We're
give
ready
me
to
a
go.
plate.
That's it. Let me get a plate.
Yeah, my favorite part's coming up.
And I've got a nice, it's pretty sharp knife here.
Okay.
That I'm gonna be using. Now, when I slice this,
Yes.
I'm gonna slice it kind of you can go straight down. I like to do the saw action.
Okay.
So remember to saw, so it goes all the way through.
Little pieces.
Little pieces. You can do it as thin as you want or as thick as you want. You know, you don't want it too thick because it's gonna be easy to work through when you're eating with your knife. So a couple nice slices here.
Okay.
And then later on, if you want to use this for a sandwich or something, you can. Let me get one more slice on this. There we go.
Make it easy on us and bring it over here.
Just
okay.
like the Norman Rockwell, slice the turkey
Lovely.
on the plate. There
Lovely.
we go.
Okay, the
Now I have a
Norman
nice
Rockwell.
vegetables, roasted vegetables.
Okay, I'm trying one of those turnips. It better be good to me.
There we go.
Okay.
One of them's a little bit over. We'll take that out.
Sometimes I like them when they're burned though.
Okay.
Well, not turnips, but things burnt.
There we go. And there's
Oh, that's how
our
I make
sweet
them.
potatoes. I'm always used to taking hot stuff in my hand.
Okay.
Next, I have let's put on the gravy. Nice gravy. So you see how it thickened up very nicely.
And it's very pretty. I don't
Yeah.
know if you can see this, the
Yeah,
reds and the
yeah.
orange.
And I chose to use the dried cranberry because that, everybody has the canned cranberries, but dried cranberries are a great snack as well. You can have them as a dried fruit, plus we're adding them to this dish.
This is beautiful.
There you
Okay,
go.
let's, so we just need some little forky forks.
That's it. Let's go
I got
for it.
those.
Got the gravy on
One
there.
for you.
Roasted
one for
veg.
me. Okay, I'm gonna try one of your turnips
Uh-oh.
first.
She's gonna try a turnip.
But here's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
gonna do. I'm
Yeah.
gonna mix it with
With
a
a little
piece
bit
of
gravy.
turkey
Ah, there we go.
and a little hunk of this.
There you go.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a good turnip.
The gravy's great with it
Oh,
too.
that is really good.
Yep. Now,
It's got like a sweet, and then the
Savory.
chestnut is a little
Yeah.
bit bitter, and
and
that
some
is very
sweetness
good.
from the cranberry as well. Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna impress everybody by making this.
And it's fast.
Oh,
Can't beat
gosh.
Wow, I like the turnips there too, going with the gravy.
They're great.
Thanks for watching. I'm Chef Gilboy.
We'll see you next time. I like the ones that are kind of burnt, actually. I really
Yeah,
do.
almost went over, but they just made it. Hi, I'm Chef Gilboy. Welcome to Feeling Good.
And I'm Suyai Steinhauer. Gil, thank you so much for having me in
You're
your
welcome.
kitchen today.
I'm delighted, definitely.
Fantastic. So tell me, what are we making?
We're making oven-fried tilapia.
Great.
little different to pan-fried, oven-fried tilapia today.
Fantastic.
And it's gonna go with fingerling potatoes and a nice kind of slaw that I have. A little different combination.
Great, so tell me about the ingredients that we're using today.
All right, we'll start off with the hardest one. That's our celery root. Next we have tilapia fillet. Also, we're gonna have egg whites, which we're gonna use as a binder to hold our breadcrumbs on. We have grated carrot as well. We've got some fingerling potatoes. Now, fingerling potatoes are a waxy potato.
Right.
We have just some lemon wedges and regular low-fat mayonnaise, which we're gonna use to bind our coleslaw with. We'll start with the fingerling potatoes.
Great.
Put those right here on the sheet tray. Spread those around, and I'll have some of that oil. Now that's grapeseed oil. You could use also canola oil.
Olive oil?
Olive oil will work as well.
Yep.
You better believe it. Just drizzle that a little bit, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. I'm using the kosher salt, and then of course cracked black pepper.
Fantastic. Always use freshly ground black pepper.
Yes.
Don't bother with this pre-ground
Yes.
stuff because the oils go and it's like sawdust.
So we're gonna put this in the oven next.
Great.
Ready to go. Preheated oven to 375.
375.
Yep. Next, we've got to bread this fish.
Okay, great.
So,
I can
we
do
have
that.
egg whites
Yep.
for you. I have also the breadcrumbs. Let me give you a bowl to put your egg whites
Fantastic.
in. All right.
Great.
You want to put that fish in the bowl. Now we're using egg whites. I bought a carton of egg whites already. You can also separate your own. I have a little towel for
Yep.
you here if you need.
Great.
Put the egg whites right on top. There you go. This is gonna help coat the breadcrumbs onto the fish.
Which obviously, if you're not worried about your waist or whatever, you can use whole eggs as well.
Yes, you can
But
use
this
whole eggs
is
as well.
A great way just to cut calories and you're not compromising
Yeah,
flavor.
you know, it's a little shortcut on the standard breading procedure where you have flour, then you have whole eggs, then you have breadcrumbs.
move this
We're just shortening
over.
the time. That's it, right on there, and put it on the other side. Then we're gonna put it right in our pan right here.
Oh, okay,
now,
great.
you could spray the pan a little bit if you want. You don't have to, but because it's not really gonna stick that, but you wanna be
Yep.
safe. There's one,
Fantastic.
all right. And I just wanna coat the little bit of edge there. And there's two. Oven frying is a great way to do a less fat version. You can do it with chicken, you can do it with pork, you name it. Whatever you're trying to get that fried texture, saving on the fat.
Yep.
We're also gonna put this in the oven.
Yep, fantastic.
Same time.
I've actually done that before with chicken. I had a client I used to cook for, and you can do like chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And it's really great. Like kids honestly don't know the difference.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if
yeah.
you in terms
When
of
you
making
coat it.
them at home.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's a great
You can
technique.
trick a lot of people. So that's going in the oven. While we're doing that,
Yep.
let's get this out of the way. We're gonna make a
Fantastic.
slaw. We can put in our celery root inside our bowl.
Fantastic. So actually,
Now-
when I saw this, I spent a lot of time in France, and in
Mm-hmm.
France they have they do like a slaw, but it doesn't have carrots. It's just with the celery root.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Very
it's
traditional.
Great that we're having some color.
Definitely
in
traditional.
here.
And let's put a couple pinches of that parsley in there as well.
Great.
Now, I've got a spoon we're gonna use to take our mayonnaise.
Can I do a little bit more? Or you
Yeah,
happy
go
with that?
for it.
Parsley
I
is
like,
so
you know,
good
I
for
like
you.
you're going with your instinct. That's great.
Parsley's
I
so
love
good
working
for you.
with another chef and somebody knows about cooking,
Right,
has an instinct
right,
about cooking,
totally.
which you do, which is great. Not like some chefs are like, oh no, you have to do that certain way. I mean, you know, it's about having fun. It's about people
Totally,
enjoying
absolutely,
themselves.
and
you know?
having totally. Now, do you want everything in here?
Let's
We'll
go
see as
for
we
it.
go?
Put the whole
Okay.
deal in there. Now, we can use a low-fat mayonnaise or, you know, light. It's up to you, whatever kind of mayonnaise you want. Also, try to go for organic ingredients, you know. There's stores out there, I'm not gonna name particular brands that have like everything for you. They have everything under the sun that's organic. Also, most supermarkets are gonna have different brands of organic products.
Right.
So even prepared items like mayonnaise or you name it, grains or whatever, will be organic.
Although
But-
I would say that especially with dairy, like it is something that's important to get organic because then you don't have the growth hormones.
Exactly.
Like there's so much that they put into the cows and then it comes through in the milk.
Exactly.
So maybe with other things, it's not as important to
Yeah.
get organic, but
Yeah.
certainly dairy is like a
because
really...
that's a direct, you know, that's a
Exactly.
direct connection when
Exactly.
you're going to be consuming it. I'm
All
going to
right.
put a little bit of salt and fresh cracked pepper. Black pepper's fine. Some chefs will be like, oh, it's only got to be white pepper in there, but you know what? It's fine, right?
And
How
I
are
like
you
the
about
rustic.
that?
No, I'm totally like that. I like the rusticness actually
Yeah.
of like some freshly ground black pepper.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that the color.
Yeah.
That it changes it.
That's cool. You do a lot of natural cooking yourself. I mean, you're really into that.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
definitely.
I think it's great. I
Definitely.
think it's the way of the future too.
Totally. Yeah.
So there we go. There's our slaw
Great,
already made.
great.
You know, you can put that in the fridge, let that
Right.
sit out for a
Right.
while, or however you want to do it. That's ready to go. This comes off, you know, always get fried fish, has a side of coleslaw. This version I want to do a little bit different, having that celery root.
Right.
A little bit more of a pungency you
Yep.
gotta get into instead of just having cabbage. So.
Yeah.
All right. All right, our tilapia and our potatoes are roasted and ready to go. We're gonna take them out of the oven now.
It smells like they're ready, definitely.
Wow, got a nice golden brown on
Yum.
our potatoes. Put those there.
Great.
Hear them hissing a little bit, they're so hot. Also our wonderful tilapia, which is baked off there and ready to go.
Delicious.
Push these both over. So I'm gonna do the fish and the potatoes, and you can do a little bit of a heap of slaw there.
Okay, great. Let me bring you the
Put-
plates.
Thank you. Filet.
Yep.
And then take a little tongs for our potatoes. We also have a little bit of chopped parsley to go on these as well.
Nice, a little bit of color.
Like I said before, any kind of potato you want to use, a waxy potato, a smaller one will do. Yukon Gold, or White Rose will do as well. Put those on, and then we have our slaw. So simple, but that's what people love. People love like a fried fish and potatoes. I mean, this is a healthier take by roasting these instead of using a French fry, by using them the fingerlings instead. A little bit of wedge of lemon. Some chopped parsley for color.
Fantastic.
That's great. Excellent.
Yeah,
I
really
love
good.
like baked or fried fish. One of my favorite things.
Okay, great. So let's get eating.
Get in there and let's taste this.
Fantastic.
Definitely. So I'm gonna taste some of the slaw first. A little bite from the celery root. Also, yep.
The fish
Tilapia.
is great.
Yeah, it gives a nice texture on the outside, right? From the baking.
Definitely.
Almost well, just as good as frying it. And we have great caramelization, of course, on our potatoes. You can even pick these up and eat them like a French fry. You know? Great. Excellent, excellent. Crispy texture on those, just like French fries.
Yeah, really great.
I'm Chef Gil Boyd. Thanks for joining us. See you again on Feeling Good.
Gil, thank you so much for having
You're
me
welcome.
here. I look forward to joining you in the kitchen again.
And learning some more from you. I'm learning from you, you learn from me.
There we go.
Awesome. All right. Thanks.
I scratch your back, you scratch my back. We get to eat food. Fantastic. Talk a little bit about like seasonal cooking and why that's important.
That's happened in the last couple of years, definitely since the farmers markets have come around in any big city in America, even out here in California where it's all the time you have farmers markets, but even the East Coast, living in the East Coast for a couple of years, I started to see those about 8 to 9 years ago, the importance of it. Then I started looking at a couple of books that were about the seasons, what produce is in, what's the peak time. And I said, you know what? Use the seasons, because the seasons give you a foundation. It's like, when you're a painter or an artist, you need a foundation. The seasons give you that, and you want to use the peak of the produce. And that's my inspiration. I know a certain time of year is a peak time to do something, the flavors come in, and it really gives me a foundation. It's great. A lot of chefs don't do it, but I think it's really important.